me, I don't think I belong. You know, like the whole imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
That was it. So I was like, I don't feel it.
Okay.
They sent, and then since I didn't pitch, bro, the next week they sent me another appointment.
When the luck like that?
Broski, listen, I still did not pitch. For the second time, I did not pitch. And then, you know what, I prayed. I'm like, listen, God, if they send me one more appointment, I'm not gonna go.
Now he's testing God.
3 times the charm,
Okay, what's good, everybody? My name is Jeremiah, and I know we took a long, heavy break, but I guess we're back now. My media team had to fire me. I don't know why. They said I talk a lot, but I guess we're back now. And today on this episode, we are having a high-end fashion. That's how he calls himself on Instagram. A high fashion model and a commercial model as well. Brother, man, before I talk a lot, please introduce yourself.
Right. Hi everybody. I'm Excel Vinsala, and as Jeremiah said, yes, I am a high-end fashion model.
Do you hear that? High. It's not just high.
Right.
No, it's not low. High.
So it's high-end fashion model. I'm a commercial model as well, and I act, and I'm lucky.
This guy can run from here to Durban in one day and come back. I'm not even joking about that. See, he's done that before. He's done that. All right, brother, man. We normally don't ask this question a lot, but how are you doing? Most of the time when we ask people how are you, they just say I'm good. But do you really get the depth of the whole
question? Yeah.
How are you doing, brother?
I'm actually great, bro.
I love that.
I'm doing good. I'm just tired. I'm battling a few, right?
People are running all the time. Plus, athletes are skinny men. We don't know about that.
I'm skinnier than you. What is?
Okay, nice. He's just trying to be humble.
How are you?
I'm alright, man. How am I? Can you actually process that a little bit? How am I? I'm tired, exhausted. I didn't even sleep enough. But I'm breathing, man. I'm blessed. If I'm to make it sound better, I'm blessed. That's all. Yes, with Christ, we can never say I'm not good because, Yeah. So talk us a bit more about yourself before we dive into your high fashion, Shandis.
So a little bit about me. Well, I'm just an ordinary Janet, I guess.
I see.
Yeah. So as I don't know if this counts. I am Congolese. I don't know if I should say. Yes.
Bougie like that.
Come on.
Yes, bougie like that.
I'm Congolese. I'm still very young. I will not disclose my age, but I am.
But does that with a big voice. Don't
No, calm down, man.
Don't do that. I'm trying to take it up as well. I'm really trying. It's not coming. Maybe that time. Yeah.
Honestly, told this much every time.
Okay, I think I'll be quiet from now on. Let me just shut up.
Right.
Go on, brother.
Well, I'm from a family of 4. I'm the first kid of the 4. Right. Yeah. So, being the first son in the Congolese household, a Muruba household as well. It comes with its own pressures.
Definitely.
Yeah. But, hey man, we push through. But above all, I'm the son of the Most High God.
I love that part.
Yeah.
I love that part.
Above all, man, above the high fashion, above all of that, I'm a child of God. Yeah, that's that.
That's beautiful, man. Tell me, what drew you to modeling actually? How did you get into all that?
To be honest, bro, a few years back, I did not see myself doing this.
Oh.
Right, so I doubted that I would do this. People would look at me and be like, man, you look like a model, don't you model? And I'm like, nah, I don't model, that's not my thing. Yeah. I'm sure you are familiar with one of my friends, Henry. He was in this way before I was, so I used to tell people, nah, that's his thing, that's not my thing. I just wanted to realize the dream of, what can I say, being a pro football player at the time.
I don't think we mentioned that part, guys. This guy dribbles for life. Like he when he plays soccer, you can't get the ball from him. He's fast. First, he has long legs. so it's hard to get the ball. I've never played against him. I don't think I have. But I've seen him play a lot. Most of the times when he used to play, I was never, guys, this guy when he has the ball, you can't get it off him. Oh yeah, go on. This is a tough a lot of challenge. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, like I said, I didn't see myself in the industry until, I don't know, one time I was out here looking for jobs. Right, so I'm looking for a job.
Was that after matric?
Yeah, that was after matric. I think 2 years after matric. I'm trying to look for a job, no job. I'm like, God, what are you trying to tell me?
Right, do it. You gotta do it.
Because I'm applying job after job, nothing is coming. Okay, and I see a Mr. Price ad.
Okay.
So I see a couple of models, and I'm like, I think I could do that. That looks cool. So I click on the link, and they're like, yo, listen, you can't directly come to us. You need to go through an agency. Okay. So I click the link and I check a couple of agencies, and I just selected one from the
Randomly.
So there, randomly, I just selected one. I sent a few pictures of mine, and I forgot about it. Like my mind wasn't even there. And I think a few weeks later, like 2-3 weeks, they come back to me and they send me an appointment. I did not pitch. Yeah, I swear I did not show up.
Well, why?
Bro, I think I just doubted myself like that. I didn't see myself in it. I was like, me, I don't think I belong. Like the whole imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
That was it. So I was like, I don't feel it.
Okay.
They sent, and then since I didn't pitch, bro, the next week, they sent me another appointment.
When the luck did that?
Broski, listen, I still did not pitch. The second time, I did not pitch. And then, you know what, I prayed. I'm like, listen, God, if they send me one more appointment, I'm gonna go.
Now he's testing God.
3 times the charm, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
The next week, the third appointment comes. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go.
There's a sign from God.
Literally. Bro, I'm heading, I get there, and today we're here.
Wow. That's lovely, man. I love to hear that. Funny how you also tested God.
Hello.
Because it came to you once. Most people don't really get second chance to God. Yeah,
bro.
It came to you once, you rejected it. Came again, you rejected it. And for the third time, you took it. That's very good, man. How has your journey been so far, though? Like, how has it been?
Honestly, the beginning was not easy. I think the beginning of anything is never easy. But man, I must say, if there's a word to describe this journey, is beautiful. It's been beautiful, man. It comes with a lot of redefinition of who you are. So the definition of self, patience with yourself, also being able to work on yourself and getting to learn things about yourself that you never knew. It's been a very beautiful journey, man. Apart from jobs here and there, it's the connections that you make, the relationships that you make, the people, obviously, that you meet along the way. That's the most beautiful parts of the journey.
I heard you mention that you had you believe in yourself.
Yeah.
So for those out there that cannot believe in themselves,
right,
what advice would you give them?
Hey, man, from a Christian standpoint, I think I think it was a moment of epiphany, right? Within you there's the Christ in you. Okay. There's God in you. The Holy Spirit is God in you. So when you doubt yourself, you're somewhat doubting the Jesus in you. You're somewhat doubting what God can do in you and through you. So I believe it's number one, being rooted in Christ. So, like, this is from a Christian standpoint.
Definitely.
Being rooted in Christ, knowing Christ, right? And you tell yourself, even if I can't do it, He can do it through me. And it's through our weaknesses that His power is magnified. So He's looking for the people that actually doubt themselves. Jeremiah doubted himself.
Not me.
But he doubted himself. He said, I was too young. He said, I'm too young and I do not have the words to speak. Yeah. But then God was like, am I not the one who's sending you? I'll give you the words to speak.
Exactly.
So it's being rooted in Christ, having a relationship with Christ. That's where the confidence is built. It's not more yourself telling Him,
I love how this conversation is going because it's not just about modeling or fashion. It includes God. And this is a very beautiful conversation. I really love that. So for those who would want to join the modeling Shandesly and what to attack, how could you talk them through that so they can have an idea?
Number one, I think not everyone has had the privilege that I have, right? I did minimal research, okay, so but then for like a newbie, or how we would refer to them in modeling terms, a green model,
I don't even know.
right? Or a new face, is to do your research. Okay, do your research on a couple of agencies, reach out to people who are already in the industry, find out about their agencies, and just weigh the scales. Okay, and as well, you need to ask yourself, do I really want this? Okay, so like people come in for the vibes. You like the idea of seeing yourself on a billboard. You like the idea of seeing yourself on Instagram, etc., working with all these high-end fashion brands, or these working with Netflix, for example. But you need to ask yourself if this is really what you want. Because trust me, in as much as it's a beautiful journey, it's a very tedious one. Like, it can really mess with your mind. So yeah, number one, do your research. And I think self-introspect as well. Ask yourself if you really, really, really want this.
In terms of all of that, actually, before I jump into something else, I hope you guys are taking notes. Have a paper next to you, start writing changes. Now, in terms of the photo shoots that you guys normally have, you guys call them gigs.
Yeah.
Right. So how can one, get those?
Okay, gay. By the grace of God.
Wow.
I can't.
Darren, guys, in the podcast is done.
By the grace of God. Listen, when your photo is sent to a client per se, your photo is not the only photo sent. There's 100, 500 other models, 500 other agencies that are also sending their models in for that, for that particular gig. Okay. So now, if you get picked out of 500 people, I do not know how to explain that.
Yeah. It's grace. That's not luck. That's
the grace of God, honestly. You could you're a very good looking gent.
You just say that, yeah.
Right? But now your looks aren't enough in the industry because there's 100 other people that look like you.
Not even better.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
So no one looks better than me at all.
Right, here we go. So it's really a grace of God above all.
Lovely. I love that. I saw on your Instagram page the commercial right. USA only campaign.
Right.
Talk us through that first.
Crazy. That was a blessing. I can't lie.
Once again, do you guys see the importance of of knowing God and having Him in your life?
Valid.
Oh my God.
What's crazy is I actually landed that job as an extra.
Okay.
Right. So I'll just give you a run through. In a commercial or in a movie, we have a lead, we have a feature, and then we have an extra.
I didn't know that.
Right. So
can I get a book?
So an extra, you're just hanging in the back row, and then a feature gets more like you get
like he's the focus.
Well, the lead is more the focus.
Okay.
So like a feature is more like Batman and Robin.
Oh, okay.
So Batman is the lead, Robin is a feature.
Okay.
So Batman is not on top. Robin is not on top yet, but we know of it. Right. So I got in as an extra. That's how I landed the job. And on set, the directors look and they're like, he should be featured.
Beautiful.
You know what I mean?
Beautiful. Is it because of your height? He's 6'10", by the way. You should check his Instagram. I put it somewhere. He's 6'10".
I'm actually
6'10".
6'3.5".
He put it on his Instagram 6'10". Go check.
Right. So it wasn't because of my, I don't know. As for those that, you saw it. So it was like an American football type of thing.
For those who haven't seen it, by the way, we're just gonna play it somewhere for you guys to just have a look at it.
So it was an American football type of thing, and to carry the kid that I was carrying, there was a part of the scene.
Yeah.
They needed like a strong dude.
Oh, guys, I thought I was strong. McDonald's.
Right, so they needed a tall gent. I mean, like a strong gent. And there was another brother on set as well. Like he's muscular, bro. Like
I'm skinny.
broski.
That's.
Like he's
You
big.
need to work out more.
Like he's big.
And take steroids.
And so they call him up, and the director takes a look at him, and they're like, who's the most muscular here? And they're like, yeah, it's him. I'm also like, it's him. And then the directors take another look, they take a quick glance, and they look through us, and then they're like, nah, put him on. Right? And so, bam, I get established as the feature. Wow. And yeah, man, that's how that came about.
That's beautiful. I know. So your whole journey so far, it's all about grace on grace.
Literally.
Talk me through fashion. How does fashion play a part in the modeling shandies? I don't think you can just put on clothes.
No, listen, man. Fashion is an art form. Fashion is an expression.
Did you hear that? Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I was like, you know the saying, dress how you'd love to be addressed.
Beautiful.
Fashion is a language. So before I even open my mouth to tell you, yeah, exactly, to tell you about myself, when you look at how I'm dressed, you get an idea of who this guy is.
Definitely.
For example, the sapology. When you see one, you know that, hey man, this guy, he's about that, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
He wants to be seen.
Exactly. Very extravagant and all that. Man, fashion in the fashion industry, I mean, like, this is literally the fashion industry.
Yeah.
So these people do not play about the coutures. They don't play about, the designs. It comes from a realm of imagination. I was working with one of the largest South African designers,
Okay.
right? I think he must be one of the largest in Africa as well, right? His Fashion Week collection had to do with alienation, had to do with space, had to do with aliens returning to Earth. And
That's cool.
when you look at it outside of the fashion world, you're like, it's weird. But when you're in the world, you're like, hey, that came from a realm of imagination.
And that's very creative.
You know what I mean? That's the beauty of it. So that's how it is, man. Fashion is everything.
That's very beautiful. I love that. Now, being a Congolese as well, you all know how Congolese community likes to dress. They want to be seen, Versace, Gucci.
Right.
How has that impacted your life? Are we even influenced by that?
No, I go opposite direction.
If you talk us through that, please.
That
what makes you not to,
I believe in silent money.
pure.
Right? So if I'm trying to show you, if one if one tries to show you that he has money, he probably doesn't.
Very true.
Right? So if I'm gonna wear a Versace shirt or t-shirt, you may not see the logo here. The logo is gonna be hidden. So I like to be silent, minimal, right? Because I believe simplicity is very beautiful. There's so much beauty in simplicity, like the way you dressed, amazing.
I'm trying.
Thank you. You know what I mean?
I was trying to be like yours.
Nah, I need best. You know what I mean? Like straight to the point, amazing. Like you fit in, you calm. But now when you come Dolce Gabbana from head to toe, too many colors.
I find it too messy.
Exactly, it's not clean. It's not easy on the eye. Like for example, if you're on the runway, I understand. But now a true stylist is not gonna wear a collection piece just the way it was on the runway. So what you do is you still bits and bobs. For example, I could have seen a shirt that a model wore on the runway. I'll take the shirt. I see like a couple of pants. I'm gonna take the pants and then I'm gonna style it and create my own style from it, instead of head to toe your GMM or to come on.
Now, I heard you speak of styling. How would you define the difference between dressing and styling?
when you dress, you just put on things.
Okay. So I just put on things.
No, you style.
I don't think so.
You style. Do you know how I know you style?
How?
There's complementary colors. Look at your pants, look at your watch. Look at your shirt, look at your kit.
I see that.
You know what I mean? So you style. Styling has to do with details. For example, you could just wear a blazer, right? You just wear a suit and it's black. But now when you decide to add a little handkerchief, it adds a pop of color. You're styling the suit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So styling is more what fashion is, not just dressing. Because when you style, you're expressing who you are.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. I will say it again. I hope you all are taking notes. I really hope you guys are taking notes. We'll just take a little break and then we're gonna get back into this in just a few seconds.
So, everyone's been asking me, Elizabeth, how do you change a tire? Thing is, I don't know. And my name isn't even Elizabeth. I'm Mercedes. And what I do know is, you should definitely shop with Unison Co. Find the link to their shop on my bio on Instagram. Bye.
Okay, welcome back, guys. I have something that we saw from that I saw from your Instagram. The whole Paris, what.
Right.
Could you just elaborate on that for those who don't know? Basically, just give us the entire story from hate to. It's not two, but at least yeah.
Okay. So how that came about was, it was just quickly after I joined my agency. So now my agency works hand in hand with an organization that per se boosts talent's career.
Okay.
Right? So be it dancers or actors, models, right? So they work hand in hand with this organization, and this organization obviously works hand in hand with many others, right? So for example, we have the European Model Showcase. This deals with taking models to Paris, and then you get to be in a room with about 64 agents,
Okay.
right? And you stand a chance to actually sign an international contract with an international agency. So this takes you from being just a local artist to being recognized as an international talent. And you know, you're in the room with Elite Model Agency. Elite is the agency that I believe Kendall Jenner is signed to. You know what I mean? Well, she's one of the Kardashian sisters.
Okay.
Right. You have Wilhelmina,
Okay.
Milk Model.
Yeah.
You know, these are people that directly get you to work with Louis Vuitton, Yves Saint Laurent straight. You know how here we would per se work with Matfosa.
Okay.
That's like a South African brand, or per se work with Gerk Johan Couture. There you go straight, you work with Prada, etc. Right? So that's how it came about. Literally 2 months after I signed with my agency, I walked the runway at the International Arts and Talent Showcase, and I got scouted by the director of the European Model Showcase. So she scouted me to travel to Paris to potentially further my career as a fashion model.
That's beautiful. You mentioned something on your Instagram. I don't know if you'd allow me to say it.
Right.
About raising funds and all that.
Right.
Maybe you could use this platform as well to elaborate on that. So maybe someone out there
Right.
who is a billionaire can do it.
Right, you never know. Regarding that, I had to postpone traveling this year because I had not raised the full funds. So it's still running. Well, the fundraiser is still running. I do not know. I obviously reached out to people, and I can say I had more promises than results. Okay. And I don't know. I think regarding that, I'm just like, I'm going to trust God's timing with it,
Once again.
You know what I mean? Even if it's not this year or I don't get to travel next year, but for the fact that, God brought me here, I'm going to travel eventually. So, but just to reemphasize on what Jay said, the fundraiser is still on. And if you seek to, reach out or lay your hand you can always reach out. Yeah.
Yes, any amount is acceptable. I'm not saying right, please. But yeah, just it's always good to help one another. To be a helping hand to others, because you never know when you will be in trouble, or you could call Unison, you could call the high end fashion model. You're gonna can't get me. I heard you spoke about your agency. How did you get into that? I don't think you told us about that. Is
Right.
educate us.
Oh, okay. So when I went for my interview after I finally got to go on the third time,
Okay.
yeah, I got there and I met the team. So I was interviewed, and one thing I've learned about the industry is every director, or per se every booker or agent, they analyze you in 7 seconds. So I heard. So the minute you walk in, you already know what they're gonna do with you. They already know if you're gonna fit in. They already know if you're gonna make it, per se. So like everything counts, be it your body language or your looks on its own, and oddly I found out that I had everything that they were looking for.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's what led to me being signed.
But can I ask, what are the things that they mostly look for those who maybe could be having?
Listen, they look for individuality, so they need you to be unique. Okay. Now, one flaw from many models that I've seen is trying to be like somebody else. Okay. But now they want you to come in as raw as you are, because when you step in as raw as you are, you're like a rough diamond that they could easily carve and mold and present to like clients, etc. So it's about being unique and feeling comfortable in your own skin. So yeah, that's what they're looking for. Above looks, they're looking for what's more inside.
Okay, I see. I've heard a lot of height, Shandy, you need to be 6 watts, you need to be done. They discouraged me.
Is it?
So cost 3 does the height really matter in terms of fashion? You need to be just 6 feet for you to join that.
Well, listen, the industry has, what can I say, advanced. There's been some revolution
Okay.
in terms of high fashion. So the reason why I'm a high fashion model, right? And because I walk the runway. So when you walk the runway, this is referred to as high fashion, because you're working with high-end brands. So if you're working with Louis Vuitton is a high-end fashion brand.
Okay.
You work with Yves Saint Laurent, high-end fashion brand, right? So that's why I'm regarded as a high-end fashion model. Right. So if you're gonna walk the runway, there's a height. There's a threshold, so you need to be a particular height. But now if you are a commercial model, you could be a commercial model. You have the commercial model look, like you could advertise MCN or something. Those commercial models not restricted to height. Yeah. But like I thank God that I was able to fill in all the spectrums. So I can do high-end fashion, commercials, etc. Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love that. Okay, you can continue with the whole agency thing, I think.
So I did mention that that by God's grace I had the look that they were looking for in the moment, and when I came in it was very close to the SA Fashion Week castings. So the minute I came in, my first casting was SA Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Yeah, scariest moments of my life, but full of life lessons, filled with lessons as well. Yeah.
Basically.
So that was that. That's how I got into that is how I got into the agency.
Okay, that's beautiful. I think you've mentioned the whole thing about modeling and the runway. Talk me through your planning to building your career with modeling and acting. You play the god on.
Yeah, they actually do. The modeling and acting, well, the film industry, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
In the sense that you can use modeling as a stepping stone into the film career.
How so?
Thing is, when you do commercials, commercials is more acting,
Okay.
right? So like what I did with the Indian campaign. It was more acting, you know, like there's a camera rolling. Now, when you're doing high fashion or editorials, I'm just gonna be here and I'm gonna pose like this, pose like that. But like commercial, when you book a couple of commercial jobs, right, and your face is out there, it makes it quite easy for you to audition for Netflix roles, etc. I've gotten a couple myself or castings, hoping to book a few more.
And how has it been going so far?
Akonda, I got to work on one Netflix production, right? But this was only as an extra. It was a South African. It is a South African film. Yeah, so it's an amazing experience, man. You know, you get to see how much work is put behind 1 hour of television. Recently, I also got to work with an with a crew from the UK filming a reality TV show. I can't disclose because I signed a form. Then I can't, you know, then I can't say.
Don't tell me off camera.
Yeah, you know, I can't say what the show is, otherwise I'm gonna get penalized. But yeah, so that's how easy it is to go from modeling into film, because your face is out there. Many of the people that you work with on the commercials are probably producing a movie. You know what I mean? So when you get to work with them in a commercial, they like your look, they see your face, they could, you know, you could easily network or speak to people and mention that, hey, listen, I also act. And that would make it easy for you to also go into like the acting space.
So you're more likely to get into the acting space if you are more leaned on the commercial modeling.
I can't say, yeah, in fact, yes, that is it. That is it.
I see.
Yeah.
And what sacrifices did you have to make? Like any sacrifice for the whole, you know? Because it's not just an easy road.
It's not. Sacrifices time at the beginning, and you have to put in time. You know, you have to put in time. You need to obviously dash some money in the beginning, and sacrifices, for example, like not eating at a certain time, watching what you eat. You know, you have to say no to particular drinks that you like. For example, you can't be drinking cool drink every single time.
Also, no, you just drink water.
I can't lie, yeah.
Also, as an athlete, you know, don't you also follow those things? Because you can't just run up and drink anything.
Right. The discipline from that, yes.
So how important is discipline in your field? Because we have a lot of people who may have, you know, I want to do this, but they're not disciplined. So what advice would you give, or what could you say about that?
I believe in every walk of life, discipline is very key, right? So if you're not disciplined, then you're not gonna. I can't say that success is guaranteed, because with discipline comes consistency, right? Like I think I saw something. It says a goal is for people that want to win once, but now a system is for people that want to continually win. So when you're disciplined, you have a system in place for you to do the same thing each and every time, and this propels you forward. This gets you to your goal. You know, it's like you do the same thing for a week, and you have, for example, you go to the gym for the whole week consistently, and someone comes to the gym once and trains for 5 hours. You've put in more work than him. You know what I mean? So that's discipline in life. Discipline is key to get anywhere, to do anything.
That's beautiful. I think he has said it all. But could you give me the pros and cons of, you know, acting and modeling as a whole?
The pros, there's the freedom of expression, right? There's for example, I'm gonna be honest, there's the money. So the money is good. There's
You bought me a car yesterday.
you know, the money, there's the fame, you have the platform, right? For example, I plan to use, one of the pros is, for me, when you're up there and you get to speak about Jesus from up there, how many people are gonna get impacted? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So those are the pros. Now the cons are, people tend to lose themselves especially if you're not rooted. Like it may take you to a point of desperation where you want to do anything to get the job. Those are like one of the cons, where you become so fame motivated or money motivated that like you lose your stuff because of the things that you see, the people that you meet. You want to be like them, and you lose yourself. Those are, I believe, those are like the major cons.
Damn. I think he has said enough for you guys. I have one more question. You know, you mentioned something when you were posing, you know, the photography part where they take you pictures and whatnot.
Right.
How hectic are those? Like, do they give you the poses and whatnot? Because I've always wondered, hey.
Your job as a model is to learn poses.
Oh.
So you need to be able to give the photographer a couple of poses. So what you do is you twist and turn, and they direct. So they don't tell you what to do. You do, and they work with what you do.
So they work with you.
Exactly. So if you come on set and you don't know any poses, it becomes frustrating for the photographer and the clients in general. So yeah, you need to learn poses.
So how could one learn poses?
Learn how to pose. There's YouTube. That's why, right? There's YouTube. There's following your favorite model. You know, you check their content, you see how they pose, and practice in the mirror, and also learn your face. Right? For example, some people's faces are symmetrical, others are asymmetrical. So you know, you need to learn your face. You need to. You know, I don't know if you've noticed, but it only came to my attention. Some celebrities, before taking like a picture with someone, they say, let me get on my good side. You know what I mean? So it's because they studied your face. They studied their faces. It's your face. Study it. Look at yourself in the mirror. I know it's going to be cringe. Like, take videos of yourself. At first it's cringe, but then you get into it.
Oh, that's my good side. You guys can see this is the good side. All right, I see. Guys, I think he has said a lot, and I think we've all learned a lot from this. If you have any other questions, please, you can contact us or can contact him if he will answer you guys. He took 5 working days to answer me, so maybe he will take less, depends. But if you have any other questions, just drop them on the comment section, and he will definitely see them and he will answer them. Brother man, thanks a lot for your time. Guys, he's a very high-end fashion model. It's hard to get a hold of it. You need to pay. When I texted him, he answered after 5 working days, and he tells me you need to contact my manager. I was like, okay. Then I contact him. It took 12 working days. Just to get him, it took me 2 years to get him here. So it was a job, but we managed. Thanks a lot, brother.
Thank you for having
Any word you have for the people who want to become like you, others who want to be taller? The tips to become tall, please give me some.
Right. All I can say is, like, in whatever walk of life you're in, love your craft. That's number one. So love what you do. And above all, don't compromise for anything. Do not compromise for any amount of money. I just want to tell you that no one pays better than God. So no one rewards better than God. So yeah, do your thing, stay in your lane, stay humble. That's what gets you up in this industry. You're respectful, you're humble, no matter how high you've gotten, no matter who you've worked with, no matter how much money you have in your bank account, stay humble. Because humility precedes glory, and with the greater the pride, the greater the fall. Yeah, so that's it.
Thanks a lot, guys. I think he has said a lot. I've learned a lot from this personally, and I love this because we spoke a lot, not just about fashion and modeling, but we included God in everything that we spoke about, and I really appreciate that, man. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, to comment, and guys, please buy shoes. You know, my investor once said this thing: don't wear the shoes that are no. Please buy nice shoes. Support the community and always look good. Thank you, guys. Bye.
That's actually really
See, when life gives you rice, just add sugar. Don't complain. Life is not for complainers, man. Just love to come. Guys, are you record this thing? I'm recording. This thing is important.
That's why I'm recording.
I'm recording. Guys.
Yeah, how's everybody doing? Jay, how you feeling?
for a second with a big bass though. Now I feel like a kid with
Hey, I'm sorry, it's the flu. It's not even.
Oh, it's not you. Oh, that is good.
Nah,
That be good.
Is his face showing on that camera?
How am I looking?
Yeah.
You still good.
So handsome.
Yes.
Sexy motherfucker.
He was not
I said motherfucker. I didn't cuss. I said motherfucker. You. We good?
I'm not gonna
So you're double
I don't need it.
No.
That's if you want to listen. That's just double standard. That's fine.
You tell people to go and cuss and then you go ahead.
I haven't cussed.
And then he cusses. And then he goes cuss.
I said motherfucker. Guys, motherfucker. Motherfucker.
What is the meaning of mother?
Ask me again.
Round the mouth and then you're
Thank you.
Guys, don't do that.
You know the longer we take the
Ah, man.
They give me a countdown. Okay, let's go.
It's fine.
Okay, what's good, everybody? I'm Jeremiah. We took a long. What do you mean, yo?
Everybody's phones on do not disturb. I was putting mine on, so.
Oh, I don't know.
Turn on your airplane mode so no one disturbs.